Hello, people of the internet, I am Soulrack Dragon, and welcome back to yet another episode of XCOM 2. I'm really pushing to get all this done so that we're ready for the Dark Souls 2 DLC. Obviously, there's not any Kingdom Hearts episodes for a while. I will have probably made an announcement of this, actually. But let's continue. We are currently at the Avenger Defense mission. We were knocked out of the sky by a UFO, and we have to hit this disruptor to get free. So let's get moving here.
I'm going.
This Grenadier has taken some pretty hefty damage, and we currently do not have the range to start wailing on that disruptor. If we take down that disruptor, though, the mission is
Heading
done.
out.
So that is ideal situation. Can the blaster bomb hit it? Oh, we can start wailing on it already.
Right behind ya.
Hit it with that blaster bomb. That is awesome. So that's already going to start whittling it down a bit. 10 damage. We've already almost killed it. If we had another one of those, it would already be dead. That is hilarious. How far is your shredder capable of hitting, actually? Hit to about there. You would probably need to expand quite a bit of actions, honestly. And your grenade hits about the same. Dash gets you there. I want to make sure that there are no enemy units in the area before I do what I'm thinking of doing. Okay. So far, it does not look like it. We do have those heavy turrets, of course. Those will be last priority. Their lowest priority actions right now.
Tired of waiting around.
No sight. And so our Psi unit and this support. Pretty much going to set an Overwatch trap for now.
Moving to
But
position.
I think what we're going to do next is we're going to move our Psi operative to here so they can encompass most of the squad. And then we're going to inspire you.
The enemy should fear us.
So you get another dash, you get another movement, get a little closer. And then we can see what we can manage. Here.
Alright, I'll go.
It's not much. And just a quick confirmation that we cannot hit yet. Okay. Pretty much when that black has faded is when we'll be able to start wailing on it. So for now,
Overwatch.
Except for you are going to heal them because they were wounded before the mission. They are still wounded now. And there we go. Continue overwatching. We got a lot of overwatching we can do.
I'm on it.
I very much doubt we're going to be getting hit by any aliens. Especially if we had another one of those blaster launchers, this mission would already be done. Plain and simple.
Commander, I'm sending reinforcements in from the Avengers reserves.
We do get more units. It's not terribly useful at the moment, but I suppose it's appreciated for what it is. Can you hit with that Void yet? The Void Rift will not hit, and neither will the Null Lance. Okay. So next will be Slab.
Is it clear?
These two are pretty much going to be the ones to attempt to destroy it. Oh. Almost there. Oh, we can hit it. Do it!
Gather round.
Things down. And we killed an elite shield bearer.
Target
That's cool.
destroyed. Excellent work, Menace 1-5. Shen, what's our status?
Whatever it was.
Okay.
Destroying it seems to
That
have
was
lifted the disruption
incredibly
field.
easy
Engine
thanks
control
to our
systems are
heavy
coming back
weaponry.
online. We should be
Like,
clear to take off within
stupidly
60 seconds.
Good lord.
Commander, we can take off on
Yeah,
your
we need
order.
to get
We should
everybody
get the squad on board and
back
get moving.
onto the ship. Our psionic unit will stay there just
I'm
because
on it.
I think they keep the our
Absolutely.
grenadier in range with their psychic protection. And we will also
it clear?
confer aid upon our psi unit. These turrets will go ahead and overwatch. Or not aid, but
Moving to
you're gonna overwatch. You are gonna confer aid on Slab, because they are a bit further out there. We don't want to lose them. Their dash may be able to get them back inside of the Avengers
Come get some.
radius.
Moving to Overwatch.
Maybe if we're lucky.
I'm on it.
Overwatch. Fall back.
Let's do this.
And
Come get
Overwatch.
some. What was that?
We still have yet to see a single alien. And that changes now. Archon and Andromedon. I'm not terribly concerned though, because we can pretty much get booked in this. Nice hit. Not like it's gonna do much though, but
Deflection.
still, I can give props where credit is due. So we have triggered one pod. Not terribly concerned, as I've said. I don't know how that missed, but okay. We're gonna trigger pretty much a lot of Overwatch fire here,
Shot wide.
but there we go. Only 2 soldiers
Cover
left to
my
recover. 2 units are flanked, and now it's the Archon's movement. Of course, like I said, I'm not terribly concerned though.
Enemy still up.
Come on, give us back our turn. So that we can do some actions. We trigger another pod.
Active troops here.
Another Andromeda and a shield bearer. Again, I'm not terribly concerned. Although those Andromedons should actually cause me a bit of concern if they launch their grenades. So the thing is, we need to get out of here on this action. You are capable. Where is our heavy? Slab. There we go. We can get out of here. Alright. I'm washing my hands of this mission. We did it in 3 turns, I want to say. Where's our psionic unit? Ghoul? Get aboard, boy. We out. Alright. Lift off, Avenger. Mission accomplished with no issues whatsoever.
Excellent work, Commander. Looks like the Avenger lives to fight another day.
Flawless mission. 3 turns taken and 1 enemy killed. That is pure success, people. Pure success. I don't care that we only killed 1 enemy. We got out of there with no casualties. I've seen screenshots of people on that mission. The aliens come non-stop. I've seen screenshots with people who have 1 unit surrounded by like 20 different corpses and the unit's at full health. Those people are great. They can keep those victories. I'm taking that victory for myself. A 3-turn Avenger defense mission. Heck, I'm sure people could probably do it in 1 turn if they had a bunch of blaster launchers, but oh well. Anyways, enough gushing. Let's focus. No units were injured, which is good. We have the 1 research about to be completed. That would be the portal research. Then we start on the Avatar autopsy. And then we're going to be approaching endgame. This mission did not take that long at all. And the next mission doesn't take long either. I think that when we get to the point of the next mission, depending on how far our psionic is done from training, and depending on how long I've actually been going for, we may do that mission in this video, which will mean the last episode would be the next. I'm not guaranteeing anything, though. The fact that we took down that UFO defense so quickly was a godsend. I keep repeating it, but it really is. And hey, there's a strategy for everybody. If you guys don't want to do the UFO defense mission much, just make sure you have the war suits and some of the beam cannon or beam, whatever whatever the weapon is that I had that devastated that mission so freaking easily. Okay, come on. Come on, game. Don't want to sit through this much longer, man. Really don't. Come on. Oh, joys of joys. The game is taking its time with loading, because I'm betting there's a cutscene awaiting us, isn't there? And there's no after mission report, probably, because we just swept it so quickly. Okay, there is.
We're evening up the
our
score,
Rangers
Commander.
somehow got a promotion,
Good work
even though
out
they
there.
didn't get any kills. They got Kill Zone. Take a reaction shot on any enemy that moves or attacks within a cone of fire. Okay. But they also have the final abilities. Rapid Fire, which fires twice in a row. Each shot suffers a -15 aim penalty, no cooldown. Or Reaper, a devastating chain melee attack where the first melee attack cannot miss. Each melee kill grants an additional action, but further melee damage is reduced. We're taking Reaper, because that can be devastating on weaker enemies. No items were recovered, and that soldier is not wounded any further? No, they're not. That must have been just enough. I bet that the healing of them during the mission must have somehow carried over. It might be a little bug. I don't know, but
Setting
I'm
course
not going
for
to
the
complain.
East African sector.
So we'll reconnect East Africa with us, just for, you know, memory's sake. Psionic Gate has been fully researched, so we get that cutscene
I
here.
hate to do this,
Oh,
but you're the only one who can pull this off.
yep, she's sending Commander in.
You know I'd go myself if I could.
She's
The
talking so
gateway is
personal.
primed. Is the
Because
subject
it's not the
prepared?
Commander, obviously. It's
I hardwired what
her
was left of the
precious
codex brain into Rover.
Rover, which we
It should be
rarely
emitting
hear
the
a
same
lot,
signal
but,
the
you know.
codex used to pass through the gateway.
Excellent. Let us begin.
So, Rover there is heading through the gateway.
We've already seen the Codex opening a similar rift in the field. I am sure your device will be fine.
Tegan, don't be so heartless. I mean, I guess that is showing a bit of a concern, but it's like got some sort of sentience going on
We're
as
set to
well.
record across all spectrums. Remember, go in,
Yeah, that thing has some
take
sentience
some quick
to it.
readings, then come right
That's
back
awesome.
through. Okay?
And we get to see what's on the other side of the portal. It looks ominous.
Are you seeing this?
It appears our signal has been received. Increasing power.
And
Doesn't look like any place we've been before.
they're not actually seeing it, I don't
Or
think.
any place on Earth, for that matter.
I think it's just
Perhaps
the
this is the
thing
source.
seeing it,
The aliens' seat of power,
and
if
that's
you
a
will.
recording or
Secure
something. I don't know.
beyond any physical limitations.
It's
Only
kind
one
of
way to find out.
confusing, I think.
Go on. We're counting on you.
Yes, we are. Okay, so that was a bit of a view, but now we're flying through, or Rover's flying through. According to main attach, and
That is
feedback was
definitely
too
not
much.
fine, Doctor.
The process did work. There was an instant where the device was in between locations. However, once that occurred, the gateway called for a second signature.
Organic signature,
An
huh?
organic signature.
I wonder
When
how
we
we're gonna
did not
pass through
provide
that
one,
portal then,
It
huh?
generated a sort of feedback.
I
pulse.
wonder.
Obviously.
Or
The
Rover.
Codex creates the door. This organic signature must surely be the key.
And
we better make
we
sure
already
we have the
know
right key
what it
before we
is.
try again. I would hate for this to occur to something organic.
Agreed. I'll report our findings to the commander immediately.
Oh, I've already been watching. I've got cameras everywhere on this ship.
We are now prepared to
Okay.
autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander. I feel that we may be on the cusp of attaining a complete understanding of this avatar we have long sought.
Codename Hieroglyph. Oh god. I gotta wait for it to scroll back up. Because I was not paying attention. Easily dwarfed the risks involved in this device within the confines of the Avenger. Although Shen and I both had our concerns given the directive of our operation, we saw little alternative but to begin experimenting on this gateway as soon as possible. After a period of slow, deliberate Power increases accompanied by the appropriate level of monitoring. We felt comfortable enough to leave the gateway opening in its idle state. At this point, we conducted a series of simple tests on various subjects to better understand how the aliens use this device for transportation. Initially, we saw no means of actually putting the gateway into an active state. That is to say, the gateway itself didn't disregard to ignore objects to pass through. Okay, that is too long. If you guys want to read that, feel free. I'm not going to, though, because that is too long. Begin the Avatar autopsy. 5 days.
This creature represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished. Perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
Special cutscene autopsy.
We had such hope for you.
Did you?
I believe we have found our avatar.
Yep. The Avatar, hosts to the ethereal bodies. The bodies of the ethereal ones. We'll have that research done before the fuse training is done, which is kind of annoying, but it's alright. Continue making contact. We can pretty much ignore all further missions at this point. Ignore. We don't need the guerrilla ops. They give us a scientist, which is useless, supplies, which are useless, and rangers, which are useless. We don't need any reduce the alien facility counter. We don't need to stop the Avatar Project minor breakthrough. The Viper rounds will be a little dangerous, but yeah. Skip the missions.
Resistance Communications Facility now operational.
Got the Resistance Communication Facility available. It's not too big of a deal, though. Help with the excavation, I guess. Back out. And go back to the bridge. Keep scanning. Because, like I said, we are approaching endgame here. Minor breakthrough is fine. We have 4 ticks with which to work with. I'm sure we can easily make contact with another
Avatar
region.
project.
Although our
Taking
intel
out
is
that
low,
facility
isn't it?
would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Yeah, our intel is not enough to make any contacts, which is a little annoying, but we make contact with East Africa again. The African contact bonus has been gained. Head back to Resistance HQ and switch it to intel gathering, just in case we do need to make contact with another region. So switch
Welcome, Commander.
to gathering intelligence. We don't need any new units. Continue scanning the Project Avatar body. Your psionic training has been completed. Start work on domination. You're not going to get it done, but still. And the Shadow Project Avatar autopsy
It won't
is
be easy.
complete.
But I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Inform me of
Go
what?
right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the psionic gate.
Good.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
I think we'll shut more of the Avatar
the
project
gate
down.
requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key
Kinda
only
figured that.
works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle.
Yep,
We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite.
I think we
Though
can.
the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint.
And we have
We
that
already
suit with
possess
an
an
incomplete
unaltered
one.
avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an elder
That.
consciousness driving it, the new avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I
Here
can.
comes the crux.
In a way. By manipulating the new avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things? by remote control.
Oh no.
Not exactly.
Not remote control.
And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system.
Unprepared
As it
being the
stands,
key word.
we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
Me. The commander.
That was different. The stasis suit.
This
Created the
is going to
perfect
be
interface
something
to
else
the
entirely.
network. One
We're going to
tailored
be
to your
stepping on the
specific
battlefield.
biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most
we are.
likely is not good enough, Doctor.
I think
It
it
is
is.
the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
And it's one I will
We need to come
gladly
up with a
take.
game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
Alright, so I believe we have one last one.
This being is
We have
something
dedicated the
else
entirety of our
entirely.
efforts to discovering the
Something
purpose of the
beyond
Avatar
anything
Directive.
we
Now it
have
seems
ever
we're finally
seen.
gaining ground on the aliens.
Yet
With that said,
somehow,
I was shocked to see
our
our
troops
troops not
once
only
again
encountered that was
prevailed.
apparently a fully responsive Avatar specimen, but that it engaged in them in combat and was subsequently dispatched with only moderate difficulty. With all that went to its creation, somehow I expected that the Avatar would be unlike any other, something perhaps even beyond our capabilities to counter. Initially, it appeared as though my assumptions were wrong. Humanoid in form, the physical attributes of the Avatar specimen are, on the surface, wholly unremarkable, as a musculoskeletal system not unlike that of a young adult human, with no obvious genetic alterations to enhance its physical strength or agility. At this point, I could only surmise the aliens focused entirely on what lies beneath the Avatar's seemingly unordinary structure. As I continue my analysis of the Avatar specimen, including rapid genetic sequencing aided by the Shadow Chamber, I discovered that my earlier conclusions could not be far from the truth. The Avatar, what was left of it, is still not whole in the sense. Though portions of its missing genetic links have seemed to have been filled with what is undoubtedly elder DNA, there are still gaps in complete sequences that leave the creature unable to fully sustain its own power. It is now my firm belief that we have yet to encounter a fully developed Avatar, and its potential capabilities at full strength leave me deeply concerned. R. Tegan, codename Primarch. So if we back off, we have nothing there, but when we hit here,
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
get this.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
Advent's contacting
You heard me.
us.
He's taking a big
Or
risk contacting us like
It's
this.
spokesman.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance Network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar Project have been admirable. I
Yes,
only
they
wish
have.
I had better news to report.
Oh
When
no.
does he ever?
Advent is not taking the
Shen.
death of an elder lightly, and in turn
Oh,
have
boy.
greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life.
Oh
To
boy.
begin immediately.
Sounds fun.
Very soon,
Endgame has
Advent's
started.
speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy. A final treatment for the human condition.
The human condition.
Billions will
Right.
flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return.
I'm sure people would notice that
I
though.
have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The
Okay.
speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening.
That it will.
It is this hubris that we must use against them.
We're taking
The
down the tower.
information I am sending you should allow Dr. Tigan and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you.
Oh. What?
Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here.
Uh-oh.
Wake them up.
Something's happening to the signal.
Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen.
Oh no.
It seems we are both out of
been
time.
found out.
Farewell, Commander.
You do it, man. Survive, spokesman. Survive!
New objective added.
New objective. Assault the Advent Network Tower. Complete the Advent Network Tower mission.
It looks like we've
We
got our
have
work cut
our
out for
next
us,
mission,
Commander.
people. If we go here,
We have
find-
the target site locked in, Commander. This is
that's
our
what it
chance
is.
to strike at Advent's heart.
we
Once
can
we control the
purchase
network tower,
additional
we can finally
things
show
with
the world
intel.
what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after
Squad-wide
this.
individual concealment. Each squad member will start the mission individually concealed. An extra soldier. You'll be able to take one extra soldier on the mission. Squad blitz. Squad gains 1 free use of run and gun. And squad integrated comms. The squad gains squad sight. We're not launching this mission yet because in total, that costs us 40, 71, 99, and it's another 42, put us at 101, which would be 141. We don't need an extra soldier though, so put that down to 101. We could do this all stealth, but we lack the stealth unit to do so. But we're not launching this mission yet because A, we still have you to train. That is end game, so we will be doing that, but not yet. We need to gain intel. The fuse ability has been completed. Stasis. You might think that's the last one, but I do believe he still has one other ability after that. Yes, it will not be unlocked until Stasis has been unlocked, though, because it is one of those progression abilities. So we're going to keep scanning, gathering intel until we're forced. The Viper rounds has been completed. I kind of want to wait until that has been cleared as well, just because Viper rounds are incredibly dangerous. Alien facility has been constructed. We're slowly gaining that intel.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
He is not there to give us any report. We're not doing that. We're pretty much doing this until we're forced to take on that alien, that last mission. Stasis has been completed. It's 2 abilities, my mistake. Sustain. If the Cyber takes enough damage to be killed, they are immediately put in stasis for 1 turn, and then their health is reduced to 1 HP once per mission. We need that. And then Stasis Shield. So we're 10 days off until they are completed with their psionic training. This one's completed domination. We need to get you Void Rift, because you are going to be our Psi operative on that mission. Every unit is getting a chance to shine in this final mission. Ignore the guerrilla ops. We can't afford that. Guerrilla ops expired. Ideally, we could wait out the Viper rounds, but I don't know if that is possible.
Locked in, Commander.
East Asia. It's not somewhere we can make... That's not somewhere we can go. Psionic training for Sustain has been completed. The final ability of Stasis Shield has begun. Continue scanning. Avatar project goes up by another tick.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
Okay, I know that's
We're
central.
going to slow them down. We'll need to move fast.
We only have 5 days until that final bit of psionic training is done. Get Fortress. We're gonna wait until he's got Fortress, and then we're starting this mission. I think we'll have to do it in the next episode, though. 3, 2... Last bit of the Avatar project's ticked over. How many days do we have? What's the time?
The aliens continue to make progress
7
on the
days.
Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I think we can do it. Yep, we have 3 days until they're done. Our Prime Psionic has completed all Psionic training. They are now, if we go here and view our soldiers, they are now a Magus, or a Magnus, whatever you want to call them. So this will be our composition for our main mission. Because we are going to be taking an Avatar in, we will only be able to take 5 of our normal troops in. Excuse me, I believe. So we'll be taking our secondary Sharpshooter, the Gunslinger one, for this secondary mission. We'll take our secondary Psi Operative, and then we'll take the other specialists, Grenadier, and Sharpshooter. We're not taking any Rangers in. Is it dangerous? Just a little bit, but now that psionic training is complete. Go ahead and take one, but we can't afford to wait around to do it. It's time, people. We're going to be starting the final sequence of events in the next video. Start with the squad-wide individual concealment. And I think that's all we can afford to take. Because we only have 38 left. We're gonna try and do this stuff. Archon, Andromedon, Sectoid, and Muton. I know what our objective is. Let's give them squad sight just for safety precautions.
Commander, once we move on the Advent Network Tower, it's all or nothing. We won't have time to advance
So we're
our
gonna cancel that
research or
because,
deal
like
with
I
the
said,
wounded.
I'm
We should only
ending this
deploy
video
once
off
we're
here.
fully prepared.
Commander,
going
the
to have
lab
to
is
contend with
currently
Viper
idle.
rounds,
We're wasting
unfortunately,
valuable
so-
time and resources by not conducting any research.
Thank you, Tegan.
Please consider providing us with a directive as soon as possible.
Thank you, Tegan. So I'm ending this video off here. I've been Solrak Dragon. Next video, we will start the end game. I hope that you've enjoyed this one. If you
Advent
have,
is not taking the death
he's
of an elder
dead.
lightly.
If you
and
have,
in turn
leave me some
have
feedback in the
greatly
form of a like or a
accelerated
comment.
the
If you guys want to check out more
final
videos
stages
by
of
me,
the
check out my
project.
channel. Be sure to check
A
out my
plan
channel
is
below.
now in
If
place
you like,
for the rapid
outside of all that, I will
processing
see you
of
all in the next video. I'm sorry I'm
non-essential
getting
human
tongue
life
tangled here.
to
Have a
begin
fantastic day, everybody.
immediately.